Hello everybody, how's it going? Buddy Blackbird here with another Photoshop CS6 tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to be learning about the history brush. And you need to combine the history brush with the history panel to bring back elements from original or previous history states. And a history state is any one of these sections in the history panel. So pretty much what the history brush does is brings back, or you select a history state and then paint over the original or the state that you have now, and it'll bring back stuff from the first image that you selected. So I'll just have to do it to explain it a little more. So I'm gonna delete this history brush right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out on this on this right here, which is basically nothing. I'm gonna take this patch tool and I'm gonna grab this like wood stack back here, and I'm just gonna move down here to just replace the wood stack. So now we've got that mess right there. Now if we remember, I'll just take a snapshot real quick. And snapshot 1 is this one, so if I click on it, it's going to be that. If I go to the original, nothing was there. So what I want to do is I'm going to click on this checkbox area over here on the original, and it's going to show the history brush. Now I'm on snapshot 1 as my selected history state or selected snapshot. So I'm going to click on the art history brush right here. If you click and hold, the art or the history brush tool, not the art history brush, the history brush tool is what we want. If I click on that, then come over here and start painting, it's going to paint back the original. It's actually painting back the layers of the one that I have selected, so it's painting that back. So now if I have this one selected right here that I want to have my art brush or my history brush work on. So I have that selected. Now if I go to paint around the edges here, let me make this a bigger brush. It's bringing back this stuff from that state. So that's the history brush for you. Now something else I wanted to show you was bringing the states, bringing the what's it called? Bringing the history state into another document, and that's really easy. And pretty much it just creates a new document for you with the history state that you have selected. So let me go to something like this snapshot 1 right here, where we did the patch right there, and I'm gonna click on this button here with the document with the plus sign. I'm gonna click on it, and it's gonna create a new current document for me. And now it doesn't carry over the other history, but now I have this document to work on my own, or on its own. And this actually helps save RAM, so that's very useful. That way you can work on a section without having to work on it in like a huge project. So if you got a project that has a bunch of different layers and elements and it's going really slow for you, just create a new document using the history panel, and you won't have to work as slowly and everything. I wanted to end up showing you something cool that you could do with the snapshots and our history brush together, and let's do that. So I'm gonna not save that document that I created, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete out some of these snapshots so we don't have to worry about them. And I've got my original one here, and what I want to do is put a filter on it. Let's go to let me just figure out a filter. I didn't think of this ahead of time. I'll just throw on like a blur, I guess. So we'll throw on this blur, and we'll blur it a decent amount. So it's pretty much blurred there. I'm going to take another snapshot, Oh, I clicked on the wrong button. I clicked on the new layer. I was like, what did I just do? Take another snapshot by clicking on this. So we got snapshot 1 here, which is the blurred, and then we have our original here. So let's put our art history brush on our blurred. Now I want pretty much just me to stand out. This picture is of me eating a piece of corn cob with a hot dog bun on it. I was just goofing around. But okay, let's start this. So we need to rasterize the layer first, and then I can use this brush here to start painting in. Use the art history brush to paint in and remove basically the effect that I had going on. So there we go. So now the main focus is now like everything is blurred out in the background, and you could have done it a little better by being more intricate, using a smaller brush and everything like that. But you can see how you can mix like filters and the history brush and snapshots and everything like that to create cool effects. So that's all I wanted to show you guys here, and I thought it was pretty cool. So if you guys liked the video, make sure you thumbs it up. If you hated it, of course, give it a thumbs down, and all the feedback helps. So be sure to check out some more Photoshop videos on buckysroom.com. Make sure you want to check that out. So have a good one, everybody. See you later.